All right. So in this particular video, which I want to share, is that the test which we have discussed. All right, the test which we have done in our previous one. Right. So all the questions of your mock test are there in this, and these all questions are from your previous year exam, like 24 1 and 2. Afcat 24 1 and 2. So these are all important questions as far as your exam is concerned right now. Okay. Right. So let us start by solving all of these ones, right? So this was your first question, right? This was your first question, which says the probability of winning. The probability of winning price in a lottery is 0.6. If 440,000 tickets are sold, how many tickets had he bought? Okay. So what we have learned is that probability is what? Probability is nothing but it is favorable upon the total outcome, right? Favorable upon the total outcome over here, right? So in this particular question, if you read carefully, what all things are given to you? What all things? So we have probability, right? Probability is given to you as 0.6. This is the probability. 40,000 tickets are sold. 40,000 tickets are sold. That means what? This is what given to you. This is the total, right? Total given to you. In total, 40,000 tickets are sold, right? How many tickets had he bought? Now we have to find out this favorable outcome over here, right? So we have probability. Probability is given to us as 0.06, right? 0.06 is the probability given. Favorable we have to find, right? Favorable we have to find, and total is given to you as 40,000 over here, right? 40,000 over here. It will go over here. It will become 4 6, that is 24, 1 and 2 zeros, right? Is become your favorable over here, right? So this many tickets he had bought as far as the question is concerned, right? So it will be this particular option, 2400. Have you understood this, everyone? This particular question?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Let us see another one. This is saying the weight of P and Q are in ratio 11 is to 8. 11 is to 8 are the ratios, right? P's weight increased by 40% and the total weight of P and Q is increased by 30%. What is the percentage increased in Q's weight? So for such questions, we use allegation, right? For such questions, we will use allegation. So we have two things, right? Two things. Whenever this particular things are given, okay, one ratio, second ratio, and their average is given, we always use allegation over here, right? So we have what? P's weight is increased by 40% over here. So we have 40 over here, right? 40 over here. Q's we don't know. Q's we have to find. So let us take it as X over here, right? Q's we have to find. Let us take it as X over here. Then we are given what? P and Q's increase. So in middle, we will write 30%. P plus Q is given to you as 30%. In total average is given to you as 30% over here, right? 30 over here. Then we have weights, right? Here we write what? We write the quantities over here. So we have the ratio are given to us as P's ratio is 11 and Q's ratio is what? 8, right? Q's ratio is 8 over here, right? So we will be doing what? We just do a cross multiplication over here, right? Cross multiplication over here. So this will be what? This will be 40 minus this 30, right? The larger quantity minus the smaller quantity, minus 30. 40 minus 30 upon this larger quantity. This is the, see here we have two quantities. One is larger quantity, one is smaller quantity, and this is in between, right? So we will be 30 minus x, right? 30 minus x. This is equal to what? This 40 minus 30, 8 over here, and 30 minus x, that is 11 over here, right? 11 over here. So while solving this, we will get this will become 10 and 10, and this will be 110 over here, and this will be 30 into 8, that is 24, 240 minus 8x over here, right? 8x over here. So this will become as 130, right? It will come over here. This will go over here. This will become 130 is equal to 8x, right? 130 is equal to 8x, right? 24 minus this will become 130 and it will be 8x coming over here. So this 8 and 130 we can cancel out by this will be 1 time 8 and 1 time that will be 6 and it will be 6, 16 point something, 16.2. So x will come as 16.2. 16.2 over here, right? So it will be somewhere 16.2, this 25, right? This will be the correct option over here, right? So this is how we solve this particular allegation questions which are there, okay? Particularly in which the questions are like, this quantity is given to you, this quantity you have to find out, and the average is given to you, right? Average is given, and their particular quantities are given like this, okay? Let us see another one. This was saying the value of car depreciate at a rate of 16% per annum. Okay. The present value is this. Present value is given to you. Then what was the value of car 2 years ago? 2 years ago, it is asking you now. All right. So we have what? We have compound interest, right? Here, compound interest will come in play. So compound interest is what? We have amount is equal to P times 1 minus 1 minus R upon 100, right? This is our compound interest formula, right? Compound interest formula over here. So we have what over here? We have this present value. Value is given to you. Value is given to you as 35280, right? 2800 is the value given to you. This is the amount given to you over here, right? We don't know the principal over here, right? Principal we don't know, but what we know is this is 16%, right? 16% annum. That will be, it is depreciating, right? Car's value is depreciating. So here it will be not, it is not increasing, it is depreciating. That means it will be 84% over here, right? It will be 84%. 84% for 2 years over here, right? 2 years for here. Just remember this. This is not increasing over here, right? In normal questions, you have to read the question very carefully. So this is over here depreciates, right? So it will be 84% of this, right? It would have been increased, then it will be 116%. But here it is depreciating. That's why it will be 84% of this, right? So now we can just 352,800 times this can come over here. This will be 100 upon 84 into 100 upon 84, right? 2 times it is equal to P, right? This will be our value of P coming over here, right? This will be the value of P coming over here, right? So you can just calculate, this will go by 50 over here, okay? And this will come as 500,005 lakh, it will be coming over here, okay? Of this P, particular P, right? Have you all understood this one, particular one? This is depreciating over here, okay? It is not increasing. That's why we put it over here. That is 84. 16% decrease means what? It will become 84% over here, right? Okay, let us move to the next one. This is saying if a number is reduced by 25%, okay, then it becomes 630. Okay, by how much percent should the number be increased so as it becomes? Now understand this type of questions very carefully. Okay, very carefully over here. So we have one number, that is, let us take this number as 100, right? Now, if a number is reduced by 25%, that means what? This number is reduced by 25%. It will become how much? It will become 75, right? Reduced by 25%. This will become 75 over here. Then it becomes 630. So this particular value, the value of this 75 is given to you as 630 over here, right? 630 is the value given to you. So if 630 is given to you as 75, what you need to find? You need to find the value of this, right? This particular number. This will become how much percent? So the value of this 1117.2 will be how much? This will be 75 divided by 630 over here into 1117.2, right? This will be the value of this, okay? This will be the value of this. So if you cut this 630 by this, it will become 1 times 0.77. It will come 1.77 over here, right? And 75 into this will come as, this 75 into this will come as around 132.7, somewhere around 132.7, okay? Or you can write this as 133%. So this, as the value of this was 100 before and it has become 133 now. So it is increase of how much percent? It is increase of how much percent? This is increase of 33% over here, right? It is an increase of 33% over here. Have you all understood this particular question? Yes. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Then we have another one. Another one, this is saying if 80 boys can finish a work. This is a very simple questions, right? Over here. We have MDH over here. MDH over here. So we have what? 80 boys can do the work in 10 days in 4 hours. In 4 hours we have, right? 4 hours we have. And the work is same. So they are asking you for how many days? 60 boys can do in 16 days. Hours we have to find over here, right? Hours we can find easily over here. So this will be how much? This will come 0 over here. This will 0. And when you solve this, 16 can go by 8 over here. 16 2s are 8. Then we have over here this 2 with this 2, 2, right? And here with this can go by this one, the 2s are 3s over here, right? So it will come as 10 by 3 over here. 10 by 3 is the number of hours which is needed over here, right? 10 by 3. Okay. The next one, this is saying A does half as much work as B in 1/3 of the time taken by B. If together they take 12 days, together they take 12 days to complete a work, then how many days shall A take to complete that work alone over here? Okay, now understand this type of questions also very carefully. Okay, what all things we are given? A does half as much as work by B in 1/3 of the time taken by B. Okay, so we have two people, right? We have A and we have B over here, right? A and B are there. Now it is saying you that A does half of the work. So about A we are talking about, right? We are talking about A first, right? A is doing half of the work in what? In 1/3 of the time taken by B. 1/3 time, right? It is doing the work in 1/3 of the time. So this will complete the complete work. One work, that is one work, it will do in how many days? How much time will it take? So we will just multiply by 2 over here, right? 2 over here, 2 over here. So it will be 2 by 3 time, right? 2 by 3 time. So to complete one work, the complete work, it will take how much time? It will take 2/3 of the time over here, right? 2/3 of the time over here. So if we can say let B complete this in particular X days. If B is taking X days, then A will take how many days? A will be taking 2 by 3, right? 2 by 3 times X days, right? 2 by 3 times X days over here, right? But just by this was the important thing which we need to figure out over here, right? Now we have two things, right? We have A's amount of days it is taking, that is 2 by 3x, 2 by 3x over here. And we have what? We have X days which is taken by B over here, right? Now we can take out the LCM, right? Now we can take out this LCM over here. LCM of this is what? LCM of fraction, in we have just learned, that is LCM of numerator divided by HCF of denominator, right? HCF of denominator over here. So 2 by 3x, 2x by 3x, this will be coming as 2x over here, right? 2x will be the LCM, right, of this 2x and x. 2x will be the LCM, and 3 by 1, that is will be 1 divided by 1. So this 2x particular will be your total work, right? This will be your total work. So we have got what? We have got our total work over here. Now we will just divide this 2x divided by 2x by 3. That will be 2x, 2x cancel, and there 3 will go up. So it will be 3 over here, and 2x divided by x and x will go. So it will be 2 over here, right? So we got this as the efficiency of A and B, right? Now we have got the efficiency also. We know the total work also. So we know what? Number of days is what? Yes. Number of days is what? Number of days is nothing but work upon efficiency, right? Work upon efficiency over here, right? Work upon efficiency. So we have 12 that is number of days it is given to you as it is taking 12 days, right? If together they complete it in 12 days, right? So 12 is equal to, what is the work? Work is 2x upon what is the efficiency together? 3 plus 2, that is 5. 5 is our efficiency over here. So this 5 will go over here. It will become 60 is equal to 2x. 60 is equal to 2x over here, right? Then x is what? X is 30, right? We got 30. So our total work is 60. X is x is 30. So total work is what? Total work is 2x, that is 60 over here, right? Total work will be 60. Now they are asking you A will complete in what particular days? So A will complete in how many days? So A total work is 60. A's efficiency is what? A's efficiency is 3 over here, right? A's efficiency is 3. So this will be taking 20 days, right? It will be taking 20 days over here to complete this particular work. Have you got this one particular question? Yes? Manisha, Radhika, Yogesh, is there any doubt in this one?
No, sir.
Correct, right? Have you got this, everyone? Okay. Now let us see the another one. This is saying a girl walking at a speed of 4 kilometer per hour covers a certain distance in 6 hours and 30 minutes. If she covers the same distance by cycle in 13 hours, then what is the speed of the cycle? They are asking you the speed of the cycle. So we have what over here? Speed is equal to distance upon time, right? Speed is distance upon time. So what all things are given to you? A girl walking at a speed of 4 kilometer per hour. Speed is given to you as 4 kilometer per hour. 4 kilometer per hour, and certain distance we know, don't know, so we will keep at D, and in 6 hours 30 minutes, that is 6.5 hours, right? 6.5 hours we can say over here, right? By this is what? By car, right? So 6.5 over here it will go and it will become 26 over here, right? 26 is the distance, we got, right? This is what? This is by car. Now we have to find cover the same distance by cycle in 13. Now we have to find it for cycle. Distance we know. Distance is what? Distance is 26 over here. What is the time taken? Time is 13, right? Time is 13. We will get the speed over here, right? Speed over here. So this will be 2, right? The speed over here will be 2. 2 will be our speed, right? Very simple. Okay. Let us see the next one. Okay, now that's this train questions, right? Train question, definitely one question will be appearing in your exam. Now, understand how do we do it, right? The distance between two cities, X and Y, let us just revise, is 290 kilometers. First train start at 7 a.m. and travels through Y. So we have what? We have two things. We have X over here and we have Y over here. We have X and we have Y over here, right? Now, this is saying distance is given to you. Distance is what? 290 is the distance over here, right? Between X and Y. First train starts at X. So this train is starting at X at what time? At 7 o'clock, right? 7 o'clock, this train is starting and travels towards Y with a speed of 60 kilometer per hour, right? 60 kilometer per hour is the speed over here. Then we have another train starting from Y. At what time? This is starting at 8:30, right? This is starting at 8:30, traveling towards X at 40 kilometers per hour. This speed is 40 kilometer per hour. Okay. So this particular train, which is starting from X, it is starting at 7 o'clock. So till 7 till 8:30, only this train will be covering the distance, right? Only this train will be covering. Okay. So till 7 till 8:30, we have 1.5 hours, right? 1.5 hours are there. In 1.5 hours with a speed of 60 kilometer per hour, with a speed of 60 kilometer per hour, how much distance will it be covering? You have to first find this distance, right? This distance, then together we will find the relative speed, right? So this will be 60. Speed is equal to distance upon time, that is 1.5 over here, right? 1.5. So this will be 1.5 into 60, that is 90 kilometer will be covered by it, right? 90 kilometer will be the distance covered by it. So we have this particular distance is 90, right? 90 is this particular distance over here. How much distance is left now? So this will be 200 distance left now, right? 200 will be left over here. Now we find out what? Now together both the trains are at, now the time is 8:30 and both the trains are running from this X here and this here, right? Then we will find what? We will find our relative speed, right? Relative speed. So we have distance left. Distance left is what? Distance left, which is has to be covered, is 200 over here, right? And our relative speed is what? When two trains are in the same direction, then we add on the distance, add on the speeds, right? 60 plus 40 over here. So this will become as 6 plus, this is 100 kilometer per hour. 100 kilometer per hour is our speed, relative speed, right? Now we can easily find speed is what? Speed is equal to distance upon time, right? Distance upon time. So what is speed? Speed is 100 over here. Distance we know as 200 kilometer, and time we have to find, right? So this will be how much? Time will be divided by this. Time will be 2 hours, right? 2 hours. It will take 2 hours. So after 8:30, right? 8:30, after 8:30, 2 hours. That is 8, 9 and 10:30 over here, right? 10:30 is the time when these two trains will meet over here, right? So it will be 10:30 over here, right? Understood this one, everyone? This question will definitely be there in the exam. Okay, this type train based on train question will definitely you will see in your exam. All right, then we have this another type also, this boat and stream, right? Boat and stream. So all the things which we have learned will be coming in use in this type of question, right? So let us see. A boat covers a distance, okay, distance of 12 kilometer upstream and 18 kilometer downstream in 9 hours. In 9 hours, it covers a distance of 22 kilometers upstream and 30 kilometers downstream in 16 hours. So we have two things over here given to us, right? So we have what? We have this given to you, right? A boat covers a distance of 12 kilometer upstream and 18 kilometer downstream in 9 hours. So we have 12 kilometer upstream, right? 12 kilometer upstream, and downstream it is distance is 18 kilometers. We just have to write down the things which are given in 9 hours. So it is taking this time as 9 hours, right? 9 hours is the time over here. Then we have another one. We have another one, that is it covers a distance of 22 kilometers upstream. This is what? This is 22 kilometer upstream and 30 kilometer downstream, right? 30 kilometers over here is our downstream over here, right? 30 kilometer downstream. It is taking how much? 16 hours it is taking. What is the speed of the boat in still water? So we have what all things? We have what is our, what we need to find over here? What is the speed of boat in still water? Still water is what? X or Y? Yes?
X.
X, right? This X we have to find over here, right? So we have what? We have also know that 12 upon distance, that is upstream, upon the speed. That is speed is what? X minus Y, right? Upstream speed is what? Here we have just mentioned. Upstream speed is what? X minus Y, right? X minus Y, and downstream speed is X plus Y, right? These things we have learned, right? So distances are 12 kilometer. What is the speed? Speed is X minus Y, right? X minus Y over here plus 18. 18, that is the distance, upon the speed. Speed will be X plus Y over here, right? It will be X plus Y. This total it is taking 9 hours, right? Total it is taking you 9 hours. So this one thing, right? Another thing what we know is 22, that is upstream, upon the speed upstream, that is X minus Y. Upstream speed is X minus Y over here, right? Plus 30 upon X plus Y, right? That is the downstream speed, right? When it is going downstream, it is taking X plus Y, right? The speed becomes X plus Y with the stream, right? And this total is given to you as 16, right? These two things we know now. All right, now we have to find an equation which we can substitute in this two, both the things, right? So we have this one equation, we have second equation. So if we just multiply here, okay, if we just multiply here, 18, if we just try to make this 18 and this 30, 18 and this 30 in a common way, if we multiply here 30 by 3, 30 by 3, we will get 90 over here. And if we multiply by 18 by 5, 18 by 5, we will get again 90 over here, right? So we have to focus on finding one particular option so that we cancel out, right? One particular this equation so that we cancel out. So we have, if we multiply 5 by 18, 18, that is 90, and this is also 90, right? So this will become how much? This will become 65 into all the things we have to multiply, right? Here, all the things. So 5 into 12, that is 60. 60 upon x minus y. Now understand how do we solve this very carefully. Then 5 into 18, that is 90. 90 upon x plus y is equal to 9 into 5. 9 into 5, that is 45 over here, right? Then we have here 30 into 22. 30 into 22, that is 66 over here. 66 upon x minus y plus 30 into 3, that is 90 again, right? Now we can cancel out this thing, right? So 39 here upon x plus y is equal to 16 into 3. 16 into 3, that is 48 over here. So we will just minus this all the equation, right? So this and this will go over here, and this will be 60 minus 66, that will be minus of 6, right? Minus of 6 upon x minus y is equal to 45 minus 8, that is minus of 3, right? Minus of 3. So this minus minus also we can go plus over here, right? So this will become this x minus y, okay? X minus y we got as 6 divided by 3, that is 2. Okay, so x minus y we got now. Okay, x minus y we have got. All right, now what we have to find? Now we can, this x minus y we can put here in this equation, in this particular equation, or we can put this x minus y in this particular equation, right? We will get our answer. So if we put here, right, in this particular equation, so it will be 12 upon 2, 12 upon 2 plus 18 upon x plus y. We will now find x plus y, value of x plus y, right? X plus y, that is our upstream speed, is equal to 9, right? Is equal to 9 over here. So this 12 can go by this here. It will be 6. And this will become as 6 plus 6 will go over here. It will become 18 by x plus y is equal to 3, right? Is equal to 3. So 3 and 18 can go over here. So this will be how much? 6 times. So x plus y we got as 6, right? X plus y we got as 6. That is what? X plus y is our downstream speed. Downstream speed as this, and upstream speed as this, and this is what we got as our downstream speed, right? Downstream speed as 6 over here, right? Now we can, what do you have to find? We have to find the value of x over here, right? We have to find the value of x. So we can just substitute the values. So x minus y we know is 2. X plus y we know as 6 over here, right? If we just y and y will go, 2x is equal to 6 plus 2, that is 8. So x will be 4 over here, right? X will be 4 over here. Yes. Have you all got this particular type of question? So see, these are little bit calculative, but you can just find the answer like this, right? You can just find the answer. You just have to substitute, keep on substituting the values, right? Keep on substituting the values and we will get to your answer. You just need to know what thing is asked over here, right? What thing? Just let us just revise that downstream speed is nothing but downstream speed is x plus y. Upstream speed is what? X minus y. This is the two particular things which you have to keep in mind while solving the questions, right? And we know that x is equal to downstream plus upstream upon 2, and y is what? Downstream minus upstream upon 2, right? Just this important thing over here we need to know. Okay, so this was about boat and stream. Then we had this about the trapezium, right? Trapezium on areas, right? A farmer's land is in shape of trapezium, which has its two parallel sides measuring this and this. Okay, so we have trapezium, area of trapezium we need to find, right? Cost is given to you. Cost of plugging is 900, right? So we know what? Trapezium, this area of trapezium is what? We have a trapezium over here, and this area is what? it is half, we just learned over here, right? It is half sum of parallel sides into the height, right? Half into sum of parallel side, that is parallel side are 3.45. 3.45 is one parallel side and another parallel side is 4.55, right? 4.55 over here, right? 4.55 into times the height, right? This is the height. Distance is given to you as 2.33 over here, right? 2.33 is the distance given to you. So this will be half times 8, right? This will come as 8 over here into 2.33. 2.33 over here, right? So this will go by 4 and this will come as 9.32. This will come as 9.32 over here. The cost is what? Cost is nothing but this area, that is 9.32 times this per square that is given to you 900, right? 900 over here. So this will come as, so see here 9 is there and here 2 is there, right? 9 and 2 is 18. So here 8 will come here, right? 8 will come at unit place. Just look at the options. We have only 8 over here, right? So this will be 8388. 8388, right? So like this we solve the questions. Okay, just use the options which are given to you. All right, don't have to solve all the things over here. All right, then we have this particular question. Now this question is saying what? One of the diagonals of rhombus is 30% of the other diagonal, right? What is the ratio? They are asking you again now what ratio they are asking you. Okay, so what we learned with the help of diagonals, right? Help of diagonals. These are diagonals of our rhombus. These are the diagonals of our rhombus over here, right? Rhombus, and we have diagonals of square. Square diagonals are given to you, right? So remember one thing over here, that here this one diagonal is larger and another one is smaller here, right? And in this both the diagonals are equal over here, right? So one particular thing you have to keep in mind is that area, okay, area of this rhombus, okay, area is equal to half times d1 into d2, okay. And this area of square is nothing but d1 into d2, that is both the diagonals are equal, so it is d square, okay, d square, d1 into d2, directly d1 into d2, okay. And in this particular question it is half time, in rhombus it is half time d1 into d2 over here, okay, d1 into d2 over here. So now see what all things are given. One of the diagonal of rhombus is 30% of other, so that means what? That means what over here? This is 30%. This is 30% of the other diagonal. If we see this is our 100%, this is 30%, right? This will be 30%. One of the diagonal of the rhombus is 30% of the other diagonal, right? This is 30% over here. One diagonal is 30% of the other. So we have what? We have a1 upon a2. a1 upon a2 over here. a1 upon a2 is what? Half area of, what we have to find? The ratio of area of rhombus to square, right? Rhombus will be half times 100 into 30. 100 into 30 over here. Upon this is what? Larger one is 100, right? Larger one is 100, right? Just 1 minute. This I have marked it wrong over here. This is 100, larger one is 100, right? Larger one is 100 and 30 is this one, right? 30%. So this is 30. So here it will be 1 by 2, 100 into 30, and this will be larger, will be 100 into 100, right? 100 into 100 over here. So this 100 can go by this 100, and this will be 30 upon 200, right? 30 upon this is half will come down and it will be 200 over here. 30 upon 200, or you can say it as 3 by 200, 3 by 20, right? This will be 3 by 20 over here, right? This will be the correct answer, right? Just remember this types of question, all these types of question we have done in the class, right? this type, right? Area of rhombus is what? Half times d1 into d2 over here, right? All these types of question we have done over here, right? Let us see another one. This is saying, now this is of based on in a bucket, paint and oil, mixture and allegation, right? In a bucket, paint and oil are in the ratio this. 35 of the mixture is drawn from off and 35 of the soil or liters of oil is added. If the ratio of paint and oil becomes 1:1, then what? How many liters of paint was contained in the bucket initially? All right. So what all things? Just note it down one by one. Okay. So we have initially we have paint and we have oil, right? Paint and oil, they are in the ratio is nothing but 4 by 3, right? Ratio is nothing but they are in some multiples, right? In some multiples over here, right? Some multiples, and 35 of the mixture is drawn. So by this can we say that the total is nothing but 4x plus 3x, right? 4x plus 3x, that is 7x is our total mixture over here, right? Total mixture. Now they are saying what? 35 liters of the mixture is drawn off and 35 liters of oil is added. That means what? We have paint removed, right? Paint removed is what? This is paint is what? 4 by 7 is the paint over here, right? 4 by 7 times this paint is removed, right? Paint is removed and we have oil is removed, right? We have both in mixture. In mixture, what we do? We remove both the quantities, right? So out of this 4 by 7 and this 3 by 7 of oil, both the quantities will be together removed in the same amount, right? In the same amount. So this will be out of 35 and this will also be out of 35, right? So this 2 will be removed, right? So here it will be 7 5 times and this will be 20 liters of paint will be removed, and here this is again 5, that is 15 liters of this oil will be removed over here, right? Oil and paint both will be removed in this right mixture, this whole mixture. If 35 liters is getting removed, same quantity of paint and oil will be removed, right? So it will be 4 by 7 times 35, that is 20 liters of paint will be removed and 15 liters of, in the same ratio they are getting removed, right? Okay, now we have what? Now how much paint is left? Paint left is how much? Paint left is nothing but paint left is, that is 4x, right? 4x was our original one, and we have removed how much? We have removed 20 liters, right? And oil will be how much? Oil will be 3x was original one, and we have removed 15 from it, 15 liters from it, right? This has been removed, right? So now what is the question? If the ratio of paint and oil becomes 1:1, if the ratio of paint and oil becomes 1:1, that means what? This ratio they are telling you, right? This ratio is becoming 1:1 over here, right? 1:1. Now they are asking you how much is this left. So we can just say over here that 4x minus 20 is equal to 3x plus 20 plus 4x minus 20, 3x plus, just a minute. So see over here also, this 20 liters and this liters. Now, okay, one more thing is given. 35 liters of oil is added on. Okay, 35 liters of oil is also getting added on over here. So we are adding more 35 liters of oil, right? 35 liters of oil is getting replaced and oil is added. So that means this particular thing. So this will be 3x minus 15, and we are adding also, right? We are adding more 35 liters over here, right? 35 liters is getting added on over here, right? So this will be 35 minus 15, that is 20 over here, right? It will be 3x minus 20, 3x minus 20, 3x plus 20. This is plus 3x plus 20. So this will be 3x over here and this will be plus 20 over here, right? So this is our origin now after removing and adding on, right? This is our left now. Okay, so this, by solving this now, we will get 4x minus this will come over here, 3x, this will be x, right? Here this will become as, just a minute, this particular thing will become as x over here is equal to 40, right? This 20 will go over here, x is 40. So what we have to find, how many liters of paint was contained in the bucket initially. So initially what was there? So initially we had 4x, right? Initially we had 4x over here, right? So it is 4x is equal to 4x is equal to x is 40, that is 160, 16, 160, right? 160. I'll repeat it again. Just understand this type of question very carefully. Okay. So see what all things were given. Paint and oil, right? Paint and oil were given. So that were in the ratio of 4 and 3, right? So total we got as 7x, right? Ratio is nothing but in the multiples, right? So 7x was our total mixture. Now they are saying you what? 35 liters of mixture is drawn off and 35 liters of oil is added. That means what? Out of this whole mixture, right? Out of this whole mixture, we will draw 35 liters. So paint, how much will be the quantity of paint which is getting removed? That is, paint is 4 by 7, right? 4 by 7, 4 raised to the total, that is 7, 4 by 7, and total mixture, that is out of 35. So 20 liters of paint is getting removed, and how much oil is removed? That is 3 by 7 times 3 is the oil, divided by total into times the whole quantity, that is 35 liters, right? So this, by this, 15 liters of oil is getting removed. So paint is getting removed as 20 and oil is getting removed as 15 liters. And after that you are adding 35 liters of oil to the mixture, right? So in this 15 liters, this is removed, right? This is also removed, and in this mixture we are adding on 35 liters of oil, right? So in this 3x minus 15, right? We have paint left, that is 4x minus 20, and oil left is 3x minus 15, and in this 3x minus 15 we are adding on 35 more, right? So it will be 33x plus 20 over here, right? 3x plus 20 is the quantity of oil now, and paint now is 4x minus 20. Okay, paint is in the same quantity, and this we are getting adding on here, right? Oil is, this 35 is getting adding on, right? That's how it will be 4x minus 20 is equal to 3x plus 20, right? Are in the ratio of 1:1, right? 1:1 is the ratio given to you. By this we will get this, and by this we will get the value of x, and this value of x we will be putting over here in our equation over here, right? Have you all got this particular question? Yes, any doubt or question in this? Yes. Have you understood this one, or there is some doubt? Yes, Radhika, Yogesh, Rashika, Maithili.
I understood, sir.
Understood, right? All right, let us see the next one. This is saying you what? This is saying you Rajesh sells 2 shirts. The cost price of the first shirt is equal to the selling price of the second shirt. The first shirt is sold at a profit of 40%, and the second shirt is sold at a loss of 60%. Okay, now this type of question also very, very important question. Okay, important types of question. What is the ratio of selling price of the first shirt to the cost price of the second shirt? Okay, see, whenever such type of question appears, just remember one thing, that cost price we take it as 100. Okay, cost price we take it as 100. Now we will build a story around this. Okay, Rajesh sells 2 shirts. Okay, there are 2 shirts, so we have shirt 1 and we have shirt 2 over here. Okay, shirt 2 over here. So this is saying the cost price of first shirt is equal to the selling price of second shirt. So we have cost price, we have selling price, right? We have cost price, selling price, and we have also here, we have cost price over here, and we have selling price over here of this shirt also. This is shirt 2, right? So this is saying you the cost price of first shirt is equal to the selling price of second shirt. So this cost price, that is 100 of first shirt, is equal to the second shirt selling price. So this is also 100 over here, right? So we got to know that by this first equation, we can write this, right? Cost price of first shirt is equal to selling price of second shirt. Now the question is saying the first shirt is sold at a profit of 40%. The first shirt is sold at a profit of 40%. That means what? This is getting sold at 140, right? Profit of 40%. That is, this is getting sold at 40%, 140. And the second shirt is sold at a loss of 60%. Now we have to understand how do we convert this particular statement, right? The second shirt is sold at a loss of 60%. That means what? Our selling was at 100, right? The selling was at 100. So at what price must he buy? At what price must he buy so that there is a loss of 60% in here total? Yes, anybody?
Sir, the value of 40% is given as 100.
Yes, correct. So the value of 40%, 40% value is given to you, 40% of value is given to you as 100 over here, right? 40% of value of this particular, let's say X, is given to you as 100, right? So 40 upon 100, right? Loss of 60 means what? It is getting sold at 40%, right? So this value of 40% of X is given to you as 100 over here, right? So this will be 1000, X will be 10000 upon 40 over here. This will be cutted by this, 1000 will be cutted by 2 and 5 and 0. So this he has bought at 250, right? 250 he has bought and he is selling, right? He has bought at a higher price, that is 250, and it is selling at 100 rupees. That's how it is incurring a loss of 60%, right? 60% loss he is incurring over here on this transaction, right? So we got this particular things over here. Now the question is very simple. Now what is they are asking you that what is the ratio of selling price of first shirt, that is 140, selling price of shirt 1, that is 140, by the cost price of second shirt, that is 250 upon 250 over here. Okay, so here if you cancel out, this is not there in option, but if you just multiply here both the sides by 4 and 4, this will become over here 100, and this will become as 56. Okay, this will become as 56. So it is 56 by 100, right? 56 by 100 over here. Okay, these are the ratios which we got. So ratio which they can be in any form, right? They can be in any form over here. Have you all understood this particular type? Yes. Here,
Sir, the
yes.
first shirt, the 140 value is given in percentage, right?
Yes.
So it should be CP's 140% will be SP, no? So in year can't we find the actual selling price
The actual selling price of what?
of the first t-shirt?
So see, it will come in the same answer. It will be the same way. Okay, you do it by
Okay.
this also and by that also. Okay, it will come as same answer will be coming over here. Okay,
Okay.
all right. If you take the actual also, it will be at the same. Okay, the ratio remains the same over here. Okay, all right. Let us see another one again. A ratio or no? Okay, so we have if 40% of total articles are sold at 30% and the remaining articles are sold at profit of 10%, then what will be the overall loss or profit percentage? So what all things are given to you? We have let's say 100. Okay, if 40% of the total article are sold, so we have 40% of the article sold and we have 60% of the article sold, right? This 40% of the articles are sold at a loss of 30%. That means they are getting sold at 70%, right? 70% of 40 is what? This will go by this will go by this, that is 28. So they are getting sold at 28. right? And remaining articles, that is the 60 articles, are sold at a profit of 10%. That means what? This 60 articles are getting sold at 10% profit. That is 10% of it, right? 10% of it. So this will go by this. This will be over here. This will go by this also. This will be 66 over here, right? So these are getting sold at 828 and these are getting sold at 66. Now what they are asking, then what will be the overall percentage loss? Overall percentage loss. Okay. So this total articles are getting sold at how much price? Total articles are getting sold at, these are getting sold at 94 rupees, right? 94, 66 plus 28, that is 94. Now initially it was 100, it is getting sold at 94. So what is the loss percent over here? It is 6% loss, right? 6% of loss you are inculcating, right? So it will be, overall loss will be 6% over here, right? See, simple questions are also there. Somewhere tricky questions are also there. You will find all types of question, okay? But focus more on this tricky questions over here, okay? Just, it is nothing, it is all simple. Just we need to use some little amount of here, right? Some little things you have to imagine, all right? Some little methods you have to apply, which we have already discussed in our all the classes over here, okay? All these questions are of your previous year Afcat exam, okay? Now we have this one. There were 18 students in a class, okay? One of them whose age was 15, right? 15.5 left the class and his place was filled by a newcomer. If the age of class thereby was lowered by 1 month, the age of newcomer is, okay? They are asking you the age of newcomer, okay? So let us see how do we solve it. So let us take the total initial age, right? Total initial age. Total initial age was how much? Average is given to you as 18, right? Average is, there are 18 students. One of them left the class, and because of this, newcomer came. And if the average thereby lowered by 1 month, and this is this, okay? So total age, total initial age upon 18 students is equal to your average, right? This is your average. We know this average is nothing but total sum divided by the number, right? This is what we know. So can we say that total initial age of the students, sum of initial age is equal to 18 times the average, right? 18 times the average over here. We can say this, right? Now they are saying you, one of them who was this year old left the class, okay? And his place was filled up by a newcomer. So now we have a new total age. In new total age, what is happening? In new total age, what is happening over here is that out of this 18 average, we are substituting this, right? This is getting minused from here, right? This is getting 15.5 is getting minused from here, right? 15.5 is getting minus from here and left the class, and his place was added by a newcomer, right? So a newcomer is getting added. So in this new total age, we are adding one newcomer, right? We are adding one newcomer. Let us say his age is x, right? His age is x is equal to 18 average minus 15, and we are adding one newcomer, right? Both the times we will add here, right? This is getting added over here, right? So this will be how much? This will be 18 times average minus 15.5 plus 1 plus x upon how many are total number now? Total are 18 only, right? Getting subtracted also, getting added also, total are 18. And by this, the average age of the class is thereby lowered by 1 month. So by this, the average is getting lowered by 1 month. 1 month is nothing but it is 1 by 12, right? 1 by 12. In years, if you say, it is 1 by 12 over here, right? This is the value, this is nothing but this is 1 month, right? So here we can say that average 18 into average minus 15.5 plus x upon 18 is equal to, this will be here 12 average 12 average minus 12 average minus 1 upon 12. Okay, upon 12 over here. Now we have to make something common here, right? Here we have 18 average, here we have 12 average. So if you just multiply this by 1.5 and 1.5 down also, so you will get 18 over here, right? So this will become as, here I'm writing, this will become as 18 average minus 15.5 plus x upon 18 is equal to, this will also become 18 average. Okay, yeah, try to make the situations over here, right? This will become 1.5 over here, and here you will be having 1.5 into 12, that is 18 again, right? 18 again over here. So now we can cancel out the situations over here. Then we will having 18 average will go by 18 average over here, and x we will get as 15.5 minus 1.5, right? 15.5 minus 1.5, the x will be 14 years over here. Okay, so the value of this newcomer which is getting added here, it is 14 years. It is 14 years over here. Okay, so you just have to try, just write down the things which are given to you, and you will arrive at the answer. Okay, all right. Now let us see the next one. This is saying you the average, again the average question, average based, average age of 11 students. Okay, so what is average? Average is nothing but sum. So sum of 11 and their teacher. Teacher is 15 and their teacher is, total is how much? 11 plus one teacher, that is 12, is equal to 15 years, right? 15 years. Now this 15, okay, this particular 15, the average age of first 6 student is 12 years, and that of last 5 is 8 years. That is sum of 6 is given to you, sum of 6 upon 6 is given to you as 12, and sum of last 5, that is sum of 5 upon 5 is given to you as 8 over here, right? So this will be sum of 6 is how much? Sum of 6 is 8, 12 into 6, that is 72 over here, and sum of 5 will be 40 over here, right? Sum of 5 will be 40. So sum of this 11 students, sum of this 11 total 11 students is 72 plus 40, that is 112 over here, right? 112 over here. So we have what? This we can put it over here, 112 plus the teacher upon 12 is equal to 15, right? So this will be how much? This will be 112 plus teacher is equal to 15 into 12 is equal to 180 over here, right? And teacher's age will be 180 minus 112, right? This is coming to you as 68 years over here, right? 68 over here. Okay, just very simple sums. Just you have to write down the things and you will arrive at your answer over here. Okay, all right. The next one, they're saying you X and Y started a business by investing 40 this amount and this amount respectively. The X shares profit earned at the end of the year is this much, and the total profit earned you have to find out. So we have two people over here. We have X here and we have Y over here, right? X invested 144 this much, right? This much he has invested. Y has invested 16200 and 0. This much he has invested. X share in the profit earned at the end of year is this much. Okay, so at the end of the year he is getting 3400 as a profit. Okay, then what will be the total profit they are asking you? Okay, the total profit they are asking you over here. Okay, so X is getting 3400 out of what? Out of this amount 14400, right? 0. This out of this amount he is getting this profit, right? And they're asking you for the total. So total is how much? Total is 144 this plus this, right? This will be 306 000. With respect to this we have to find, right? So we will just multiply here 306 000, right? So this 1 2 3 1 2 3 over here, right? So this particular value will come to you here as somewhere 27224. 7224. 7225 or 5, you can say. Okay, so this particular value will be coming. Okay, so we just understand in this type, we just have to find with respect to what is given and with respect to what we have to find out, right? So this profit was given to you with respect to x over here, so we'll just divide by this and multiply by the total we have to find, right? So by total we have to find with respect to total over here. Okay, all right. Then we have this particular question. This is saying you 180 was taken loan, right, for 3 years, compounded annually, compound interest at 10%. At the end of first year, the interest was revised at okay, then okay. So now we have at first year, then we have second year, and then we have third year, right? Third year, 3 ways, and 3 different things are given. So you just have to find it one by one. Okay, so in the first year, what will be the profit? First year, what is the amount? Amount will be equal to this is 180,000 times first year is 10%, right? So it will be 110 by 100, right? 110 by 100. So this particular value will come as 198,000. Okay, then it is saying at the second year, end of first year, the interest was revised to 15%. Now on this particular value, we will have 15%, right? So in the second year and also third year, we will be having a revised of 15%. So on this particular amount, 180,000, we'll have 15%, that is 115% in the first year, and in the second year, and 115 by 100 in the third year also, right? So like this we will get our answer over here. Okay, so this can go by this, and if you cut them all, you will here get a final value of 261,855. Okay, this will be your final amount. Okay, so you just with the given situations, you have to just get on in doing the things over here, right? This was in the first year and this was in the second and third year, right? Okay, so this was about this one. The students of class donated this towards a relief. Each student donates an equal amount. The number of students in the class, the number of students in the class is, now they are asking you the number of students. So what is, read the question very carefully. It is saying you the students of a class denotes this towards, okay, this is the amount they are denoting. This statement is saying each student donated as an amount equal to the number of students. Okay, that means the amount which is getting donated, amount is equal to number of student. This is which we are given. So it is given to you 3969. 3969 is what? Is the student of class donates towards, this is the amount, right? This is the amount. And this is also the number of students also. Okay, because it is given each student donate an amount equal to the number of students. This is also number of student. This is the amount and this is the number of student also. So can we say that amount donated into the number of student, that is amount into the number of student, is equal to, this is the total amount, right? This is 3969, right? This is 3969. If we take as number s, and this is also s, is equal to 3969, right? So this is nothing but s square is equal to 3969. And the number of students is equal to under root of this 3969. Okay, so how do we find the under root over here? We take the factorization, right? 3969 like this, right? So 3 times it will be 1, 3, 2, and 3 over here. Again 3 times it will be 4 is 12, 1, 12, 4 and 1 over here. Then it will be 3 times 1 1 4, that is 12, 4 and 2 21, that is 7 over here, right? Then again 3 times, this will be 14, that is 12, 4 and 27, that is 9 49, this will be 7, and this will also be 7, right, over here. So we have 1 time, 2 time, and 3 time, right? So it will be 3 into 3 into 7, right? So this will be 3 into 3, that is 9, and 7. 9 into 7, that is 63. 63 will be our answer over here. Yes, understood this particular question? Everyone? Yes or no? Okay, let us do one more question and then we will discuss some things. A pond, okay, this is saying a pond takes 32 days, right? It is taking 32 days to completely fill with rainwater. The water level doubles each day. Now, in how many days the pond will be full, right? To be full in 1/8, okay? In how many days will the pond be 1/8 full? 1/8 full. So we have a pond over here, right? Understand this type of question also. We have a pond, okay? We have a pond over here. They are saying you what? They are saying you it is taking 32 days to fill it completely. So 32 days. 32 days on the 32nd day, right? 32nd day, it will be full over here, right? This will be full, right? Now, also it is saying the water level doubles each day. The water is getting doubled each day. So on the 31st day, what will be the water level? Yes, on the 31st day, what will be the water level? If it is getting doubled each day, on the 31st day, it would have been half, right? It would have been half. That's how it doubles in the next day, right? It would have been half on the 31st day. On the 30th day, it will be how much? It will be half times this half, right? It will be half of this half. So it will be 1/4, right? On the 30th day, it would have been 1/4. And on the 29th day, it will be what? It will be 1/4, half of this 1/4, half of this 1/4, right? So it will be 1/8 over here. So they are asking you this only. They are asking you 1/8 full. So on 29th day, it will be 29th day. It will be 1/8 full over here. Okay. You can also assume it like on 32nd day. On 32nd day, let us say this capacity is of 8 liter. Okay, 8 liter. So it will be 8 liter on 32nd day, right? It is getting doubled every. So on 31st day, it will be 4, right? That's how it doubled in the next day, right? 4 and 8. And on 38th day, it would have been half of this, that is 2, right? That's how it doubled next day. And on 29th day, it will have been 1, right? Half of this 2, it will be 1. And they are asking you 1/8 only, right? So this is 1 and whole is 8, right? 1/8 is on 29th day, right? Have you all got this particular type? Yes, everyone? Everyone, have you understood this particular type of questions? So this was about your test 2, I guess. Test 2, which was there.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, tell me.
I understood how we came with 1/8, but then how did we convert it into 29?
29 is the day. Okay, so we are just going
Oh, okay,
reverse.
okay.
We are going reverse in the order. Okay, so
Understood.
yes.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Yes. Have you all got this particular types? Okay, this was about your test 2. This was all the questions of your test 2. All right. So do you want a break in between or should we start with test 1? We have more 20 questions over here, which we need to discuss. A break of 10 minutes. Okay, would go.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, then.
All right. So we will meet back at let's say 10:50. Okay, 10:50. Everyone be back. All right. Are you all there? Just type a yes if you're there. Just type a yes in the comment box if you're there back. Okay. All right. All right. Let us now start with the second test which we had. Okay. So in the second test also we had some very interesting questions. Right. Let us start with the first one. This is saying the salary of P, Q, and R are in ratio of this. Okay. The ratio is given if the increment 20%, 30%, and 40% respectively are allowed in their salaries, then what will be the new ratio of their salary? So it is a very simple question, right? We have P, we have Q, and we have R over here, right? The ratios are given to you as 5, 3, and 2 over here, right? And they are saying you there is an increment, right? There is an increment here, here, and here. With P, it is 20% increment. 20% increment means it is becoming 120%, right, of it. We have 30% increment, it is becoming 130%, right? 130% of it. And here we have 140% of it, right? This is the increment which is given to you. So 120% of 5 is what? 130% of 5 is, this will go here. 6 and 5 this and this. This will become 6 over here, right? 6 will be this. 130% of 3 will be how much? This will go, and this will be 13 into 3. 13 into 3 by 100 by 10, sorry. And this will be 140% of increment, right? 140% of increment on this 2, right? On this 2. So this will go, it will go by 5, and this will be 7, right? 7 over here. So this will be around 14 by 5, right? So these are the new ratios, right? These are the new ratios which we got, right? New ratios which we got. So if you just we have to make this denominator same, right? Denominator we have to make it same over here. So this is 5, this is 10, and here it is 1, right? Here we have 1. So we will just multiply it by, we'll make it by multiple of 10, right? We'll multiply by multiple of 10. Multiple of 10 we will do, right? So this will be 60. This will be 60 upon 10, right? 60 upon 10 here. Then this will be 13, this into 1, that is 13 into 3, that is 39 over here. 39 will be here. And here we'll be multiplying by 2, right? 5 into 2, that is 10. And 14 into 2, that is 28 over here, right? So these are the new ratios which we got. So these are the new ratios, that is 60, 39, and 28 over here, right? So the new ratios of the salaries. Okay. The next one, in an office, there are 40 male and 35 female employees. Okay. The average age of female employee is this. The average age of employee is this. Average salary of all the employees. So we have female over here. We have all given over here. And then what is the average, right? So how do we find this? How do we find this particular thing? We can do by this also, but easier way of doing it by solving it by allegation, right? We can solve it by allegation. In such questions, it is always better to use our allegation method. Allegation method which we learned, right? How do we do it? So we have male and we have female, right? Male and female. Understand this because this will help you a lot. Okay, you can do it by the traditional method also, but this will take a lot of time to solve. Okay, you will form two equation, and then by this you will get the answer very easily. All right, so we have male and we have female. The average salary of female, right? Average salary of female employee is given to you as this, right? So of female employee, it is given to you as 3, 3, 0 and 0. This is the average of this is of female given to you. Average salary of all is given to you, so all we write in between, right? All we will write in between, that is 35300, right? This all. And male we don't know, right? Male, let us take it as X over here, right? X. And here down we write what? We write the quantities down here, right? Quantities are what? 40 are male and 35 are female over here, right? 40 are male and 35 are female. We just cross do this, right? Cross do this. So now this will be, see, this is a smaller quantity, this is a larger quantity. This is a smaller, this is larger. So this would be largest quantity over here, right? This is the largest quantity. So we will X minus 35300 upon. Now multiply this 35300 minus the smaller quantity, that is 33700 over here, is equal to this. X minus this is 35 and this minus this is 40 over here, right? 40 over here. So this 40 will come over here. 40 times X minus 35300 is equal to 35 times this minus this will be 1600, right? Now we can easily solve this. This is 40x over here minus this will come you as 1412000, okay, is equal to this will come as 5656 into 00 and 0 over here, right? It will be 40x is equal to 14, this will come over here 146,800, okay, 0 over here. So 40 can go by this and this 4 can go by this, will be 36700. So this X value of X will be 36700 coming over here, okay? So important point over here is that we write what? We write a male and we write female. We write their things which are given to you, the values which are given. Above we write the values which are given to you. And here down we write the quantity. Just remember this one particular point. We write the quantity downstairs, right? Quantity downstairs and the values over here. And in between we write the average which is given to you. And like this we get to the answer, okay? All right. Then we have this another question. A piece of string 60 meter long is formed into a circle with the ends of string touching each other. What is the radius of circle? Okay, so we have, see, we have what? We have a circle. We have a circle like this, right? And it is saying a 60 meter long. So we have this 60 meter long, it is folded into this circle, right? This 60 meter long piece is folded into circle like this. So this becomes what? This becomes the circumference, right? So circumference, that is 2 pi r. 2 pi r is given to you as 60, right? Is given to you as 60 over here. So it will be 2 times 22 by 7 times r is equal to 60, right? Now we can easily find out the value of r, right? We can easily find out the value of r. So here 60 will go by this will become 11 and this will become 30 over here. This 30 can again go by this 2 over here, right? 2 over here, this will be 15. So it will be r will be equal to 15 upon 11 times 7, right? Times 7 over here. So this 11 and 15 you can cut it down by 1.11 and this will be 4. Okay, so r will be approximately equal to 9.4. 9.4 over here, right? Or you can mark over here the answer as 9.5, right? 9.5. So that's how we find, right? Important here was that we have to find that this is the circumference which is given to you over here, right? Circumference was which was given to you, okay? All right. Then we have this particular question. This is saying in a 84 liter mixture, the ratio of milk and water is given to you as this, okay? Now again, this is ratio, mixture based question, right? Mixture based question. How much water should be added to mix the percentage so that the milk become 45%. Now see what all things are given to you. We have a 84 liters of mixture which is divided in ratio of milk and water. So we have 9 milk and we have 5 water, right? 9 milk and we have 5 water, right? Now, can you tell me how much is the milk? Milk will be how much? Milk, quantity of milk will be, total is 9 plus 5, that is 14, right? 14 is the total. So milk we have 9 by 14 into total is 84. You have to 84 over here, right? 84 here. So this will come as 56 liters of milk we have, and water. How much initially water we have? We have 5 by 14 of water we have into 84, right? This we have as 30, right? 30 liters of water we have. Now they are saying you what? Now understand this very carefully. Now how much water should be added to the mixture so that the percentage of milk becomes 45? Percentage of milk becomes 45%. Let us say we add a amount of water. Okay, let a be the amount which we are adding, right? A is the water we are adding. Okay, now according to the question, we have to find that percentage of milk become 45%, right? 45% is the percentage. So 45% of what? Of the mixture with water. Of the mixture with water should be, and the milk quantity, see, 45% of total mixture plus added water, it becomes milk over here. Okay, it becomes milk over here, that is 56. Okay, 56 over here. Just give me 1 second. This quantity of milk is correct, right? Quantity of original milk that we have done, 9 by 14. Just give me 1 second. Hmm. 9 by 4. This is correct, right? Just calculate and tell me this particular thing. That is 56. Have I calculated it correct?
Sir, it should be 54. 14,
54.
6, 8.
Okay.
And
This is 54 over here. 54 is this, and this quantity, okay, this particular quantity is the quantity of milk. Okay, this is the quantity of milk, right? This is the quantity of milk according to the question. 40. So see, read the question carefully. They're saying how much water should be added to the mixture so that the percentage of milk becomes 45%. So 45% of this water, this is mixture plus water, it becomes milk. Okay, it becomes milk over here. All right, so this will be how much? This 45 and 54 can go here. It will be 6 times, and this will be 5 times over here, right? So it will be 5 into 84 plus a, that is the added water, is equal to 600 will go over here. It will become 600 over here. So 420 plus 5a is equal to 600. Okay, so here 5a will be equal to 180, and value of a will be 336 liters. 36 liters of water should be added here, right? 36 of water should be added in this mixture so that the milk becomes 45% of the mixture, of this mixture over here. Have you understood this particular question, everyone? Yes or no? Is there any doubt? Yes or no? Got it?
sir, the equation, how you formed, can you explain that?
See, what is given to you? How much water should be added to the mixture? Okay, so we have a mixture so that the percentage of milk becomes 45. So this percentage of milk, we want 45% of the mixture. Okay, 45% of the mixture we want as our milk. This was the question given to you. Okay, and here mixture is nothing. Mixture is added with water. Mixture added with water is become 45% of milk. 45% of mixture added with water will become milk. Okay, just read the question part by part. How much water should be added? How much water should be added in the mixture? Okay, how much water should be added in the mixture to the mixture so that percentage of milk becomes 45%. So we want milk as 45% of the mixture. We want milk as 45% of the mixture. Have you now understood it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we want milk as 45% of the mixture, that is mixture with added with water. So 45% of mixture added with water, that is a amount, okay, is our milk. Okay, all right, let us move to the next one. This is saying two trains are running in opposite direction. They cross a man standing on a platform, 42 seconds, 15 seconds respectively. They cross each other in 30 seconds. What is the ratio of the speed they are asking you? Okay, ratio of the speed. Okay, so for this particular types of question, what do we take? The length, the distance, we take it as the length, right? The total distance we take it because it is crossing the pole, right? Pole or man, anything. The distance we take it as the distance or the length of the train, right? So this, let us L1 be the train 1 length, train 1, and L2, let us take it the distance or the train 2 length, right? Train 2 length over here, right? So we have two things. Now we also know what speed of one will be equal to distance, that is L1, upon the time which is given to you. Time is given to you as 42, right? 42 is the time given to you, and S2 is equal to L2 times, in 15 seconds, time is given to you as 15 seconds over here, right? These two things we know. Now also they cross, the ratio of their speed they are asking you, right? They are asking you the ratio of speed. So because they are running in opposite direction, right? Opposite direction, that means relative speed will be what? S1 plus S2 or S1 minus S2? Yes, it will be, relative speed will be S1 plus S2, right? Opposite they are moving, right? Relative speed we find as S1 plus S2 over here. They cross a man standing on a platform in 42 seconds. Okay, now we say that S1 plus S2 is equal to, this is nothing but total distance, that is L1 plus L2, total distance upon the total time, that is 15 and 42. No, they cross each other in 36 seconds. 36 seconds, right? In 36 seconds over here, right? So S1 plus S2 average speed is equal to total distance upon total time, that is 36 seconds, right? This is the relative speed. Relative speed is equal to length 1 plus L2 by 36 over here, right? This is our what? This is our total distance. And this is the time which is given to you. This is the time which is given to you over here, right? So over here, can we say that S1 plus S2, that is our relative speed, right? Relative speed is equal to, what is L1? L1 is nothing but, L1 is 42 times S1, right? 42 times S1 from here, from this particular equation, plus L2 is what? 15 times S2. 15 times S2 over here upon 36, right? So this will be 36 times S1 plus S2 is equal to 42 S1. We have to finally find what? We have to finally find We have to finally find this particular thing, right? S1, ratio of S1 to S2, right? So we will be working with S1 and S2. So this will be 36S1 plus 36S2. So it can be 36S1 S2. This is 36S2, right? 36S2, if we take it 15, if we take it over here, right? 15 minus 36 minus 15, 36 minus 15, that is 21. 21S2 is equal to this 42 minus 36, that is 6S1, 6S1 over here, right? So this will be S1 by S2 is equal to S1 by S2 is equal to 21 upon 6. 21 upon 6, or you can also write it as 7 by 2, right? 3 sevens are and 3 twos are 6. 7 by 2 over here. So 7 by 2 over here. Have you understood this particular type? Yes, everybody? See what we have to see, what finally we have to find. We have to find the ratio of speed. Speed, that is S1 by S2, we have to find over here, right? So we have this, we know the length, we know the relative speed. Relative speed is also nothing but distance upon the time. The time was given to you here, right? And then we just put on the values over here. Okay. All right. Let us see the next one. This is saying you the average marks of 50 students in a class is 85. Okay, average marks is given to you. By mistake, one student's marks were recorded 85 instead of 92. What is the correct average of the after correction? So such question we just before did it, that if average of 50 students, right? Average student of 50 students is given to you as 85. 85 is the average given to you. And by mistake, one student's marks was instead of 85, it was calculated as 92, right? It was calculated as 92. What is the difference? How much more? 7 marks. So this 7 marks will get distributed in this 85 students, right? 7 marks will be getting distributed in this 50 students over here, right? This 7 marks will get be distributed in this 50 students, right? So 7 divided by 50. 7 divided by 50, that is nothing but 0, 70 and 0.14. It will be coming over here, right? 0.14. So the total new average will be 85 plus 0.14. This will be 85.14, right? 85.14. This type of question we did in the class also, right? Okay. Let us see next one. This is an easier question. This is saying if 90% of A is equal to 60% of B and B is equal to X% of A, then what is the value of X they are asking? See, just write down the things what are given to you. 90% of A is 60 and B is X% of A, right? This things is given to you. So can we just say that 90% of A is equal to 60% of B. 60% of B. B is what? B is this 60% of X divided by 100 into A, right? We can write this down, right, with this following equation. So this will be how much? This will be nothing but this A and A will go. We have to find the value of X over here, right? The value of X will be nothing but this will become 900 over here. 900 is equal to 900 will be equal to 6x, right? 900 will be equal to 6x, or X will be equal to 900 upon 6, right? 900 upon 6 or 150 over here, right? 150 over here, right? Very simple question. Just you have to put in the values over here. Okay. Now this one. See, such questions are looks very calculative, but they are not very calculative. This is saying, what is the area? They are asking you the area. If it requires fencing at a cost of this for the total cost of this. Okay. So here you also don't need the area of sphere. right? You don't need to know the formula of area of sphere over here. We know what? We know that cost is what? Cost is nothing but the area into the price. Area into the price. This is what we know. Price per hectare, right? Price per hectare. Okay, this is the thing, right? The cost is given to you, the price is given to you. You have to just find the area. You don't have to find the area with the help of formula over here, right? It is nothing but it is 910,000 is equal to area times the price, that is 154. You just have to divide this. So 910,000 divided by 154 is equal to the area, right? So this will come approximately to 5910 will be your area. Okay. All right. So here we don't need to find the sphere areas and all. Okay. It is directly substituting the values over here. Okay. All right. Now here it is saying you two trains, each of, again train question, each of equal length are running parallel track in the same direction. The faster train is moving at 80 kilometers while the slower train is 50 kilometers. The faster train completely crossed in 36 seconds. What is the length of each train? So such question, we find first what is the relative speed. Relative speed is given to you as 80 minus 80 is the first one, right? They are moving in what? The faster train are parallel, right? Parallel tracks. So same direction, we minus it, right? 80 minus 50. 80 minus 50. That will come to as 30 kilometer per hour. 30 kilometer per hour. If we convert into meter per second, because the time is given to you in seconds, right? So here we will first convert it. 30 into what do we do to convert into meter per second? We multiply it by 5 by 18 over here, right? 5 by 18 over here. So this will be 1 times and 0 times, and this will be 6 times over here, right? So this will be 50 upon 6 meter per second, right? 50 meter per second over here. Speed is what? Distance upon time. So we know speed, that is 50 upon 6 is equal to distance. Now distance is what? It will be both the train's distance, that is d plus d, right? D plus d, right? Train 1 and train 2 distance, right? Both the distance upon 36 is the time given to you. 36 is the time given to you over here, right? So we will just find the distance over here. So this will be 36 can go by here, 6 times, and this will be 30 and 0. 5, 6 are 30 and 0 over here, right? And this will come as 2d. So distance of, right, they are all equal length, right? Equal length. So d will be 150 over here. 150 will be the distance over here. Yes, understood this type of question? They are given you the equal lengths, right? So it is train 1's length, this is train 2's length. So both the trains will be of 150 meter each, right? 150 meter each over here. All right, let us move to the next one. This is saying you the current population of the town is 7260. It has been growing at a rate of 10% compounded. Okay, so now instead of this, they have given you the population. Okay, but the formula remains the same over here, right? Every 2 years for the past few years, what is the population of town? 2 years ago, they are asking you. So they have given you this is what as the amount, the final amount they have given you, right? After 2 years. So amount is 72600 is given you the amount. It has, if it has been growing at a rate of 10% compounded annually for the 2 years, right? So this principal we have to find, right? 2 years ago, that is the principal, that was the amount before, right? Principal you have to find, and it is growing at a rate of 10%. So it will be 10% growth, right? 10% growth for a duration of 2 years. So this P we have to find out now. So this will be 72600 times 100 upon 110 into 100 upon 110. Right? Like this, you will get to your answer. So this and this and this will go, right? So here 11 you can cut it by this over here. This will be somewhere 11 into 6 times, that is 66. 6 will be remaining, and it will be again 6 right over here, and this and this can go 6 times, so it will be 6,000, 60,000. 60, 1, 2, 3, 30, 60,000 over here. Okay. All right. This was just formula, like it is nothing but it is the compound interest formula which will come over here, right? We increase it by 10% and this will do like this. Okay. All right. This is saying a shopkeeper has 60 grams of sugar. He sells a part of it at 10% profit and rest at 20% profit. If he makes an overall profit of 6%, what is the quantity of sugar at 20% profit? So we have two things, right? We have, let us say, A, and we have, let us say, B, right? So a shopkeeper sells 60 gram of sugar, a part of it at 10% profit, right? 10% profit on first part and 20% profit on the second part. If he makes an overall profit of 16%, so overall profit is given to you as 16% over here, right? What is the quantity of sugar he sold at 20% profit, right? So what is will be here? It will be the quantities here. How do we find it? This will be 20 minus 16. 20 minus 16, that is 4 over here. And this will be 16 minus 10. 16 minus 10, that is 6 over here, right? They are asking you for what? At 20% profit. So this part they are asking you quantity, this one. So this will be 6 by, the total over here is 10, right? Total is 10. 6 by 10 times, what is the total sugar? That is 60 grams in respect of 60, right? So this and this will go, it will be 36 over here. So 36 is the quantity, 36 kg is the quantity. He's selling at 20% of profit, right? All right, the next one. This is saying you the sum of money. Sum of money becomes 7/6 of itself in 3 years at a certain rate of simple interest. What will be the rate per annum? Now, very, very simple. Just write down the things. A sum of money becomes 7/6 of itself in 3 years. So the amount is becoming 7/6, right? 7/6 of itself, right? 7/6 of the principal, right? In 3 years. So can we write that amount upon the principal is equal to 7 by 6 over here, right? Amount upon principal is 7 by 6. Now we know what? Simple interest, right? On simple interest it is getting on. So simple interest is what? Simple interest is nothing but PRT upon 100. PRT upon 100. So what is principal? Principal is 6. What is rate of interest? Rate of interest we have to calculate. What is the time duration? Time duration is 3 years over here given to you. Upon 100, right? Upon 100. So this will be 18. R will be, and simple interest. What is the simple interest? Yes, simple interest is nothing but, simple interest is what? This is amount is 7, principal is 6. Simple interest is what? 1. 1 will be your simple interest over here, right? 1 will be amount. See, principal is 6 and amount is your 7. So what is the interest in this? Interest will be 7 minus 6. That is 1. 1 is your interest. So 1 is equal to this particular thing, right? So we can say 100 upon this 6 into 3. That is 18. Is your rate of interest, right? This is your rate of interest. So this will come as 100. So in fraction, we have to find 100 upon 18, right? 100 upon 18. That is 18 will be 5 times. Yes, 18 into 5 is how much? 18 into 5, 3 was a 40, and 5 ones are 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Right, it is 90 over here, and this will be 10 over here. So 5 10 by 18, 5 10 by 18, or you can say it 5 5s and 9s. So 5 by 9 over here, 5 by 9 over here, right? Okay, simply we have to put in the values over here, right? So amount, so just first statement we got what? A sum of money becomes 7/6 of itself in 3 years. So amount is 7/6 of the principal, right? Amount is nothing but 7/6 of the principal. With this we can find amount and principal's ratio, right? With this we got to know that 1 is our simple interest, amount is 7, and P is our 6, right? So like this, we can solve this over here. Okay. Now this is saying you find the single discount equivalent to successive discount of this 20%, 25%, 20%, and 15%. So how do we do it? Is nothing but A plus B plus AB upon 100, right? This was our formula which we learned for successive things. So first, if three things are given, you first find out for this and then this and with this, right? So it will be 25 plus 20. No, this is discounts, right? So discount will be minus over here, right? Discount will be minus. So 25% minus 25 minus 20, and here it will be plus minus 25 into minus 20 upon 100, right? Upon 100 over here. So this will getting add on, right? It will be 45, and this minus minus will become plus, right? This will be plus, this will be minus over here, this will be plus over here, this will be 20 into this and divide by 100, this will come as 5 over here, right? 5 here. So this is getting you 40, right? 40% discount, total net discount, right? Now 40 and this you find out. So minus 40 minus 15 and minus of plus of minus 40 into minus 15 upon 100, right? So this will be again 55 minus minus plus 55, and this minus of 55, this will be plus over here, minus minus plus, and this will be coming over here like 6. Okay, so this will be 55 minus 6, that is 49%, minus of 49% of total, that is 49 over here, right? Just this important formula which we run, right? We will just revise the thing. We are just revising the things which we have already learned over here, right? Okay. Now this is saying you, again, this type of question, very important question. Okay, this is saying in an exam, a student needs 40% to total marks to pass. Rahul scored 192 marks and failed by 8%. This all very simple. Now you would be able to solve it very easily. So we have what? 192%. Rahul scored 192%. If we give him this 8% of marks, he will pass the exam, right? So we will give him this 8% marks. He will pass the exam, right? He will pass the exam. That passing marks is given to you as 40%. This passing marks is 40%, right? So we know what 192 plus 8%. 192 plus 8% is 40%, right? Is 40%, right? This is the passing marks, right? So this will be 192 is equal to 32%. 32%. Now what we have to find? We have to find the maximum marks. Maximum marks is what? 100%. Value of 100% we have to find out. A value of 100% will be nothing but 192 divided by 32 into 100, right? Into 100 over here. So this will come as 600, right? This particular value will come as 600%. Okay. Now we have this particular one. This is saying you a mobile's mark. Okay, now this question very important. Just understand the method over here. Okay. The mobile's marked price. Mobile's marked price is 50% more than its selling price and 100% more than the cost price. If the selling price is increased by 20%, they are increasing the selling price. The difference between the profit earns in both the transaction is 4,000. Now understand this question. Many of you might not have done it. Okay, so just understand what all things how do we do this. Okay, see, we have a cost price. We have a cost price. We have a MRP. We have a MRP and we have a selling price, right? We have a selling price over here. So what all things are given? A mobile's marked price is 50% more than its selling price. That means if the cost price is 100, okay, cost price is 100 in selling price and 100% more than its cost price. So they are saying you this marked price, that is MRP, right? This MRP is 100% of the cost price. This particular MRP is 100% more than the cost price. Then MRP will be how much? Yes. If MRP is 100% more than the cost price, that means what? It will be 200, right? This MRP would be 200, right? A mobile's marked price is 50% more than the selling price, 50% more than the selling price, and 100% more than the cost price. Okay, so we have taken cost price as our 100 value, right? And now let us see, now we have marked price, right? Marked price is 200. Now we can find the selling price over here. So a mobile's MRP is 50% more than its selling price. MRP is this MRP is 50% more than the selling price, right? So this MRP, so can we write this? MRP is 50% more. That is 150% of the selling price. Right? This is the statement given to you. With the help of this, can we find out the selling price over here? Yes. So it will be 200 into 100 by 150 will be our selling price, right? Selling price. So this will be how much? This will be 400 by 3, right? This will be 400 by 3 over here. 400 by 3 will be our selling price. Okay, so this we got the value of selling price, right? This selling price is 400 by 3. MRP is 200 and cost price is 100. Okay, now let us see what is further given to you. If the selling price is increased by 20%, now they are saying you what? The selling price, this particular selling price is increased by 20%. That means of this was initially, right? This all things were initially over here. So of this 400 by 3, we are increasing it by 120%. That is, it is becoming 120% of it, right? This particular thing is becoming 120% of it. And the profit between the difference. Okay, let us see what is this value coming in, right? This will go by this and this and 3, and this will go by 4 times and 0. So this is becoming 160. Right? This is becoming 160, and they are saying you the difference between the profit earned in both the transaction is 4,000. So this difference, right? This difference is given to you as 4,000 over here, right? This particular thing is given to you as 4,000 over here, right? That is 160 minus 400 by 3. This value, okay, this particular value is given to you as 4,000. So what is this? This will be 3 into 16. 3 into 16, that is 48 upon 400 upon 3, or this is equal to 80 upon 3. 80 upon 3. So this value of 80 upon 3 is given to you as 4,000. Okay, this value is given to you as 4,000 over here. Now they are telling you what is the cost price, right? So the value of 80 upon 3 is given to, so see, 80 upon 3 value is given to you as 4,000. We have to find the value of cost price, that is 100. This 100 value we have to find out. 100 will be how much? 100 will be nothing but this 4,000 divided by 80 into 3 into 100, right? Into 100 over here. So this and this will go, this can go by this. This will be 1 times 0 0, and this will be 2 times 4 2 times. Here you can go this by this. This will be 50 over here. So 5000 into 3, that is your 15 into 3, that is 15,000 over here. I will explain you again, okay? Just understand this type of question very carefully. This is saying you the mobile's marked price is 50% more than the selling price and 100% more than the cost price. Okay. So we have cost price. Cost price, let us take it as 100. Right. Now they are saying you what? The MRP. The MRP is 50% more than the selling price. Okay. MRP. So we don't know MRP yet. So, but we know that this MRP is 100% of the cost price. So this MRP is what? Is 200. Right, now we got the value of MRP. MRP is 200, cost price was 100, and MRP is 100% more than the cost price. That is, MRP is 200 over here. Now we can find the selling price. Selling price is given to you as what? A mobile's MRP is 50% more than its selling price. So we know this is MRP. This is MRP, right? MRP is 50% more than the selling price. That is 150% of the selling price is the MRP which is given to you. So with the help of this, we can find the selling price, right? This selling price we can find out over here, right? So this is nothing but 200 times 100 by, this will come over here, 100 by 150 is equal to selling price over here, right? So when you cancel out this all things, you will get 400 by 3 as your selling price, right? 400 by 3 as your selling price you will get. Okay. And in the next statement they have given you, if the selling price is increased by 20%, the difference between the two profits earned is in the both transaction is 4,000. So if the selling price that we got as 400 by this selling price, if it is increased by 20%, that is 400 by 3 is getting 120%, is increased by 20%, that it is becoming 120% of it, will is equal to, right? So this is increased, and the difference between this, right, this is getting to you as 160 after increment, right? 20% increment. So this difference is given to you as 4,000. This value is given to you as 4,000 over here, right? So now we can find out over here, right? So this is the difference given to you. So this difference is coming to you as 80 by 3. This 80 by 3 value is given to you as 4,000. So 80 by 3 value is 4,000. Then we have to find the value of 100, right? So 100 will be nothing but 4,000. Divide this, 80 will come down, 3 will go up over here, and we have to multiply 100 both the sides, right? So this will be 15000 over here coming. Have you all got this particular question? Yes, or there is still doubt? Yes. Have you understood this particular one? Okay, all right. Yes, others? Maithili, Radhika, Yashika, have you got this one? Or do I explain?
Yes, sir.
All right, let us see the next one. This is saying you what again? In what ratio should rice costing this mixed with? This is a very simple question again, right? Again, allegation. We will help of allegation. This is very good method to solve such type of question, right? So we have rice 1, we have rice 2. In what ratio they are asking you? Costing this and costing this, right? So the cost we write it over here, right? Rice 1 cost is 45 and rice 2 cost is 52, right? 52 is the cost of, so that this selling mixture you get a profit at this. Okay, there is a by, so that by selling the mixture at 56.37 per kg, there is a profit of 15%, right? There is a profit of 15%. So for such questions, how do we do it? We want a profit, right? We want a profit of 15%, right? Profit of 15% means what? Cost price times 115. 15% of the cost price is your selling price, right? 15% of the cost price is your selling price, that is 56.35 over here. This we have to find out, right? So the cost price will be what? Cost price will be 56.35 times 100 upon 115 over here, right? Like this. So this will be how much? This will be coming to you here as 1127 by 23, and this will come as 49 over here. Okay, so 49 is their cost price over here, right? 49 is the cost price over here, right? Now we just substitute over here, right? We just substitute over here. So the ratio we will get, so 49 minus 52, that is 3, and 45 minus 49, that is 4 over here, right? So 3:4 is the ratio we want. 3 is the, this particular thing we have to find. Okay, this all types of question we have done. Okay, I've done all this types of question over here. Okay, now this one, there is a clock that is 3 minutes late on Monday at 3 a.m. and it is 5 minutes fast on Wednesday. What is the, when did the clock show the right time over here? So right time we have to find. So see, we have Monday and we have Wednesday. we have Wednesday over here, right? Not only this type, also the other types of clock question which we did, okay, in the last classes, okay, that is also important. Just go through them once before, okay, just revise them all once. All right, so here it is saying you the clock that is 3 minutes late on Monday at 3 p.m. So we have 3 p.m, right? 3 p.m, but the clock is showing 3 minutes late. 3 minutes late, that is, it is showing you 2:57 time, right? This is 3 minutes late, right? And 5 minutes past on Wednesday. So here it is again 3 o'clock. It is showing you 5 minutes past, that is 3:05. It is showing you, right? 3:05. So this is your actual time. This is the shown time on the clock, right? Shown time. This one is the shown time. This is the actual time, right? This is the actual time over here. So how much is the time difference between Monday 3 a.m. to 3 time? This is 48 hours over here, right? Monday 3 to Wednesday 3. We have 48 hours, right? 48 hours is the total, right? And how much time it is gaining in this 48 hours? In this 48 hours, it is gaining how much time? So it is gaining this after 57, it is gaining 8 minutes, right? It is gaining 8 minutes, 8 minutes of gain, right? So how do we find it? We find the rate of gain per hour, right? Per hour, it is gaining how much? 8 by 48, right? 8 by 48, that is 1 by 6 minute. 1 by 6 minute per hour it is gaining, right? 1 by 6 minutes, right? Now we have to find the time required, right? Time required will be how much? This will be C. The clock is gaining, the clock was 3 minutes slow, right? The clock was 3 minutes slow on Monday, right? So it needs to gain 3 minutes more, right? 3 minutes more it needs to gain over here, right? To show the correct time, right? So it will be 3 minutes with this 1 by 6, with respect of 1 by 6, that is our 18 hours, right? This 6 will go over here. 18 hours it will need to go, right? So when the clock will show right time it will show, that is after Monday 3 p.m. Monday 3 p.m. it will after 18 more hours of Monday 3 p.m, right? It will be Tuesday, will become next day will be Tuesday, right? Tuesday at 9 a.m. Tuesday at 9 a.m. it will show the correct time, right time at, okay? That's how we solve. Okay, just go through the previous questions also of clock if you are getting confused in this types of question. All right, all the PDFs are there with you. All right, all the recordings are also there. Okay, now this one, this is saying you Ramesh and Mukesh each throws a dice. Okay, now we have the probability questions over here. Probability question, this type of questions will be appearing in your exam. Okay, so we have two dice, right? So what is the sample space? The sample space will be 36, right? Sample space will be 36 over here. Sample space will be 36. What we need to find, what is the probability of that sum of the number appearing on the top of the two dice is 3 or 5. We want 3 or 5. So we have, in 1 and 2 is 3. 1 and 2 is 3. Then we have 1 and 4 is 5, right? 1 and 4 is 5 over here. In this one, we have only this one. Then we have 2 and 1. 2 and 1 is 3. And we have 2 and 3 as 5. 2 and 3 as 5 over here. Then we have 3 and 2 as 5. 3 and 2 as 5, right? Then also we have 4 and 1 is also 5, right? After this 5, in 5 we don't have anything. 5 and 6 we will not have anything. So we have how many favorable outcome? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 favorable outcome, right? So it is 6 upon 36 over here, or we can say 1 by 6, right? 1 by 6 over here. All right, this one, this is saying you the fraction bears the same ratio as this raised to this. Okay, now see what is given to you. Which fraction bears the same ratio of this as to this? So this ratio is given to you as 3 does to 5 by 11. 3 does to 5 by 11. 3 does to 5 by 11. 3 by 8 does to 5 by 11. Okay, this is what? This is nothing but 3 by 8 into this 11 will come over up. This will be 5, right? This is 33 by 40, right? 33 by 40. Now they are asking you what ratio, what fraction. So what fraction, let us take it as x, bears to the same ratio of 1 by 33. What by 1 by 33 is equal to 33, this fraction, right? This particular fraction. So it will be how much? This 33 will go over up. This will be 33x is equal to 33 upon 40 over here, right? So this and this can go. X will be equal to 1 by 40 is the fraction, right? 1 by 40 is the fraction which is bearing to 1 by 33 as this to this, right? It is 1 by 40 over here. All right. Now this particular question on work and time. All right. Very easily we have to just solve the things which are written. P and Q can do a piece of work in 30 days. So we have P plus Q can do a work in 30 days. Q plus R can do it in 25 days. And we have R plus P can do it in 15 days over here. R plus P can do it in 15 days. In how many days they together work? Okay. Now, very simple, right? What do we do? First, we take out the LCM of them, right? So we take the bigger number, that is 30. 30 we will find with 25. So 31 times 2 times is 60, 3 times is 90. 4 times will also not go, and 5 times, that is 150. 150 will go by both of them, right? By 25 also, by 15 also. So we have here 5 times, 25 into 6 times, and 15 into 10 times, right? These are the efficiencies which we got. So it will be 2 times P plus Q plus R, right? It is 2 times, right? P plus Q plus R plus this, right? So it is 2 times P plus Q plus R over here is equal to, the efficiency is what? 5 plus 6 plus 10, that is 20 and 21. 21 over here, right? So P plus Q plus R is 21 by 2, right? 21 by 2 over here. So what they are asking you, in how many days together they are asking you. So together, what is the total work? This is our total work, that is 150 with the efficiency of this 21 by 2, with the efficiency of this. So this will be, 2 will go up, this will be 300 by 21 over here, right? This will be 100 by 7 days, right? 100 by 7 days over here. Okay. So this was all about the questions and the types of questions which are there in your exam. Apart from this, nothing else will be there. Okay, all these are all logic based questions which we have to do. All right, all these are very important questions because these were all the questions, the same exact questions appeared in your exam, okay, in your previous Afcat 1 and 2. All right, and it follows this same particular pattern it follows, okay, in all your exams. All right, so this was all about the types of question. If you just do this particular types also, you will be able to solve more than 15 questions in your exam, okay, by just this particular slide. More than 15 plus questions you will be able to solve in your exam out of 20. Okay, just go through these slides again. All right, if you have any questions or any doubts, just pin it up in the group, or you can just text me and ask over there. Okay, but I want you all especially to do this particular type of questions very thoroughly. Okay, these are the exact same type of questions which will be there in your exam also. Okay, all right, let me just pause the recording.